Hi everyone, welcome back to Goregeous Griff. As you know who I am. My name is Griff. What we're going to do today is do a quick scar using Nye Scar Wax, and then I'm going to do another scar, the exact same scar, but just using a two-part mixture of silicone. And this is the Nimbar Creations two-part silicone. So let's crack on into it, shall we? So that's a very quick, simple way to do a Nye Scar Wax scar. Very simple, very fresh, very new looking, with a little bit of irritation around the wound, a little bit of scar, a little bit of blood, and a little bit of blood in it, and you can see it naturally falling where it would naturally fall. So I'm going to quickly catch that before it goes everywhere. And then what you can do as well, if you've got a sponge, is just catch that blood before it drips everywhere, and it looks more of a real looking fresh scar. And you just push that blood in around to add to that irritation, and then if need be, I'm just going to add a little bit more blood into it, because it looks like I've taken it all off. So just going straight in with that, with the blood again. Getting that into that wound without actually covering up any of the details that we've just done. So that'll be a fresh wound. Say for example this character might be having a sword fight and he's been nicked on the face, so you could use it for that. So now that we've done the Nye Scar Wax version, I'm going to show you on this side how to do the silicone version. So what you want to do is ideally get 2 popsicle sticks I'm going to use one. So side A and side B. And I'm going to use my hand as a palette. So get your component A. They're usually labelled. And you only want a tiny little bit of this because we're going to try and make this scar again, but on this side. So get a little tiny bit out. And because we're mixing this with part A and part B, again, this is the only reason why you need a tiny little bit. So get your tiny little bit of silicone and pop that on the your back of your hand. And this is, I don't know if you can see it, part B. And it's usually a clear liquid, a clear gel. So I'm using, that's the side I got part A out of. And this is the side I'm using part B out of. So again, you want equal measures of part A and part B. So there's part A, part B, and you want to mix them together. Ideally you want to use this on a metal palette or a clay or anything like that, but I like to use the back of my hand. So properly mixed in. You're going to go get your spatula. And I'm just going to scrape it off my hand, and you're going to get that little bit. That's going to be far too much. But I'm just move my mirror around so I can see what I'm doing. And you've only got a couple of minutes to work with silicone. You've got about a 5 minute period to work with silicone before it starts curing. So let's do this. And you can see that it blends so much more better than the wax. But now that that's on, we can put in our incision mark. And there we have the silicone possibly. As you can see, this is really shiny. So we're going to leave it a couple of minutes for it to start curing and drying. And then we're going to powder it. So once it's powdered, and once it's all cured, and then we can powder it so it doesn't move or anything like that. And you can see how well it's blended into the skin. And there's the wax one, just for reference. But yeah, it's a bit too close to my face, isn't it, really, that you wanted to see. So let's get the music back on. So now I've just quickly put some powder on the silicone wound. So again, just going back in with that bruise wheel and just doing another couple of shades of the maroon, the red, and the black, just to deepen it out and give it a bit more life to it, really. It's still very sticky, so you need to be very careful with the silicone. Even though it blends very well, some silicone's very hit and miss. So I mean they're all fantastic, but still be very careful and make sure they're all powdered. So now I'm just going in with the maroon colour. I'm going in with that red, or the rose red. I'm just going to pencil in with those colours, just to bring down that wound a little more. I'm going with the big brush just to give it some irritation around the wound. And stipple brushes like this are great for bruising. It gives you that texture that you need. So stipple that red, going to the maroon colour. You can see all that stipple. I'm just snipping it around where the wound is to give it that irritated look to it. I'm going to go in some of the blue and do the exact same, so I want this to look more of a bruise. deepen up that wound. So we're going with blue, and I'm going in with the yellow next. And I'm ever so slightly gently touching the skin. Now I'm going with the yellow. And I'll mix that yellow with the green. Just bring that down. And there we have a Nye Scar Wax scar and a silicone scar with a bruise around. Add a little bit of blood into this one so you can see it. So again, getting your spatula and getting your Nye Scar Wax, Nye scab blood, and you want to just scoop it out and ever so gently pop it in. To the wound. Give it that. Fresh look to it. And then you can always clean it up a little bit with the sponge. And you just want to tap, you don't want to rub or anything like that, you just want to tap. Give that a tap. And I'm going to just quickly add a little tiny bit more blood into it. Bit of the chunky bits this time, rather than more of a liquidy bit. I'm going to try and add that chunk in the two wounds of meat. So I think it just makes it look a little bit deeper and a little bit scarier looking. And there we have, and there you have it, guys. A Nye scar, quick and easy irritated scar, and a silicone wound using the same methods. So remember, if you like this, give me a thumbs up, press the subscribe button right there, and remember, don't be cute, be gorgeous, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye!